It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding it for a short gain.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 40-line. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is. Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
That's going to go until Lisa 4, and it'll be second down. Now it's Fields. Forced out to his left. They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
From the gun on third down, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that'll be a return 12 following a very nice punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 27, Allen. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there there for the Dolphins. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and he told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try. But it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork that led to the incompletion.
Play action. Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And this one will not get there. Talk to me. It's no good. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Yeah, not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And for right side here, complete. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap. Fields going out wide, finds Chubb. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. Inside here, and that's complete. And he's going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, defense.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Now on 2nd and 16. Fields flush to his right. That's out to Chubb, complete. Good game that time. He's out of bounds. Final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Fields now to throw. Flushed out right. This is caught. Touchdown, Browns. 15-yard touchdown, Browns. And the Browns are their first here in this AFC Championship game. And that is off the left side. It's no good. Missed PAT in his rearview mirror. He goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded inside the 5. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
On third down, Sharp. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
He lost the football. Well, I think if Dolphin was able to throw on it, yes, they keep possession here. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Allen off the play fake. This will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Here's Allen. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Sharp. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have tied it. Now they can take the lead with the extra point. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after
touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. Time, the extra point up and good. That'll make this a 6-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. from the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 9. 107 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this AFC title game. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Yeah, a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. Now the Dolphins have tied it. Now they can take the lead with the extra play. All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. On 1st down, it's Fields. First running back, and he's got him complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And they will take a 7-point lead. So 6 seconds all that remains of this 1st half as the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. That's the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. But they would not be able to capitalize as time is run out here on the 1st half of play. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Sharp, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 6 yards left on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Sharp, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had and 7 is that one officially a loss of 1. Now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Allen to throw it. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. Now, when he's fortunate, it just fell incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Allen again. Completes it to Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Allen now on first down. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. He gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to...
And he will take it for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Tucker with the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Back to throw. Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
From the gun, here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off here, the 32. Well, tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And Allen will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And again this time to the tailback. All the way down inside the 5 of the 135 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Rutherford, and the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice. But I don't think
they'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in for 2 yards out. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. Return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here with my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now Fields. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Being chased out left. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike 50. You ain't doing nothing today.
Here's Fields. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. Nice play going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Push him back. Push him back. Mike's 50, man.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 28. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it, it's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way around, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. And the Browns are right back in this football game. The Cleveland offense ready to go. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10, Fields again. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. He's got a man, complete. He's at the 30, 10, and touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there, 93 yards. And the Browns have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now is able to send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. Potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's sharp, and he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind where the guys are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
It's a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Herring. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And got his man. Complete. Touchdown. Josh Oliver. 55 yards. And the Dolphins are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, that's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things out.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. We ain't giving them nothing today.
Here's Fields. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Fields on 1st down. Buying time to his left. He's going to hit his man in the backfield, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. Another second on the next play. Now, you got to make the catch. They try to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Now 1st down throw, Fields. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with it defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. On 2nd and 10, Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Yeah, this pass broke it up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Move. 3 down. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Mike 50. Mike 50. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go.
They snap it to Fields. Escaping the pressure right. It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown Dolphins. Josh Oliver, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he calls up the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
On 1st down, Fields. He dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Ricky.
Throwing again. Fields. And he goes back with one complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Third 3rd and 2, Fields. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So Allen's going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. There to make the grab. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This AFC title bout has no doubt not gone according to plan, and these fans, they seem stunned as we move towards the final stages of this ballgame. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
50's the mic.
From the 31, Fields. Signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Yeah. Mike's 50.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. Throw. Fields. Dancing to his left. He can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Under pressure, they got him again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp next year, can't you? Unfinished business. Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff, and find their way back and give themselves a chance to win this game again next year.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.